New school has ended, the PDC World Darts Championship has ended. Now we turn attention to the first World Series of the season, the 2026 Bahrain Darts Masters. Of course, Stephen Bunting is the reigning champion of this. Now, the World Series, I fully expect all of the PDC players to win their matches. I don't expect us to really have any shocks. I think all 8, not comfortably, but definitely win their matches. Let's just say that, as now I do think all 8 do. I'm going to go through obviously my predictions, 1st to 6th, as will be in the quarterfinals as well. Starting off with the first one, Luke Littler against Paul Lim. Now, I would absolutely love Paul Lim to beat Luke Littler, but realistically, I know Littler's not thrown a dart since he won the World Championship. I know he's probably not really prepared for this at all, and whether he loses or wins, he don't really care. So I don't think it's one that Littler will be furious if he loses. Do I see him losing it? Nah, he's going to win this one. I'm going to go 6-0. Get a win price against Motomu Sakai. Of course, Sakai won that incredible game against Thibaut Tricol at the World Championships, didn't he? Which was an unreal moment for him, then losing to Andreas Harrison in the next round, which again, Harrison had an unbelievable World Championships. Against Gervin Price, obviously lost to Wesley Placier in round 2 of the World Championships convincingly as well. I don't think that has any element on the outcome of this one. I think I'm still going to go with 6-0 Gezi Price, 2 6-0 wins. Mark Van Gerwen and Alexis Toilo. Van Gerwen had a good World Championships, losing to Gary Anderson, of course, but Gary played well in that game, really well. And Alexis Toilo, he probably underperformed a bit. I think a lot of people probably thought Toilo could have played better against Krzysztof Ratajski. Didn't see the best of the Filipino in that match, but again, it is Krzysztof Ratajski. He had a really good tournament himself. In terms of prediction for this one, I'm going to go 6-0 Michael Van Gerwen. Stephen Bunting, Raisu Asamoto. Of course, Asamoto was at the World Championships. Stephen Bunting beaten by James Hurrell at the World Championships. Should he be in the Premier League? No. Would I put him in the Premier League? Absolutely not. But Stephen Bunting is in there, and if he goes and retains the Bahrain Darts Masters this weekend, that sort of says to me that he's really annoyed of all the stick of should he be in, should he not be in. He's going to go out here and, just blow them all out of the water. Could happen. Don't think it does, but he beats Asamoto for me 6-1. Luke Humphries against Abdullah Saeed. Luke Humphries, again, losing to Jan van Veen in the quarterfinals at the World Championships. Could have got to his second World Championship final in 3 years, failed to do so. Abdullah Saeed, I mean, there's a chance, but I think the chance is very slim. I'm going to go for another 6-0 win. Nathan Aspinall, Lawrence Zalagan. Now, this is probably the tightest one. I think this is probably the Asian representative's best chance of winning a game is Lawrence Zalagan. Nathan Aspinall can look ropey at times, obviously lost to Kevin Dukes at the World Championship, played Lawrence Zalagan at the World Championships. I just think Asp surely has enough. I'm going to go 6-3. Zalagan makes it tight. Jan van Veen, Man Lot Leung. Obviously, Man Lot Leung beat Jan van Veen at the World Championships a few years back before Jan was obviously on this remarkable rise. That was when he wasn't as considered as a potential favourite or winner of the World Championships. Man Lot Leung played well in that game, though. Played okay against Ricky Evans at the World Championships, but Ricky Evans found ways to dilute any performance of Man Lot Leung. Jan van Veen obviously getting to the final, losing to Luke Littler, 7-1 in the final. I'm going to go 6-1 to Jan van Veen. And then Danny Noppert, Basim Mahmood. Again, Danny Noppert probably should be in the Premier League, one of the most informed players. You can't not put Danny Noppert in the Premier League because of his loss to Justin Hood, and then put Stephen Bunting in. So for me, Danny Noppert is robbed of a Premier League place, deserves to be in there. reached semi-finals, quarter-finals last year of major tournaments and played really well during the season. I think he beats Basim Mohammed 6-0. So those are my predictions for round 1 at the Bahrain Darts Masters. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think any of the Asian representatives can get anything off the PDC players? I don't think so, but those are my predictions, and enjoy the darts.